Hey folks, Mav here and welcome back to another review. And this was voted on my Twitter, plug. And today we're reviewing Slapback from the Ben 10 reboot line. And I know that people aren't too fond of this series, but I feel like the reboot has improved as of recent with seasons 2 and 3. However, I would understand if people still don't like it. Basically what I'm trying to say is, I have shit taste. Now as for Slapback, he's an alien introduced in Season 3, and his species is the Echoplectoid from the planet Echoplectin, and this figure is pretty accurate to the TV show for the most part, aside from a couple minor things. It's pretty vibrant with the mostly brighter colors, aside from the black surrounding the eyes, and the black that was used on the lining on the shirt, which is a homage to Ben's original shirt in the 06 series, which is shared with 4 arms, but that's for a different reason I'll explain in his eventual review. Speaking of lining, I do think the black line should be going through the whole torso like on the show, however it still looks good. But what could be better is the green joints on the legs, which just kind of stand out of place, and it should have been molded in blue to fit with the legs better. But it's minor and doesn't break the color scheme, so it doesn't bother me too much, but still an issue at the end of the day I wanted to bring up. He does include 2 accessories, which are smaller figures of himself due to his ability to split in half and become twice as strong and heavy. Now, while I like how these 2 look, I wish there was more paint just because they're kind of bland like my social life. There are also a couple of paint splotches on my copies, which I don't really care about, but it's something that will bother some people. And I wish they at least had a swivel in the arms so they can do something. But I can survive because these are just small accessories included with a very cheap figure. Anyway, here's a real quick size comparison with other figures in my collection. Now on to posability, he has a swivel in the head, a universal shoulder joint, a universal elbow joint, a wrist swivel, a waist swivel, universal thigh joints, and an ankle swivel. So posability on him is really good. The only thing I feel like he's missing is a knee joint for the most part. Now, do I recommend him? Yes, even for non-Ben 10 fans, as he's a pretty cheap figure, only being $9, and he's fun overall, with pretty decent posability. Anyway, this is Mav, and I'm signing out. Bye.